Hey guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to play Black Dog by Arlo today. So let's get started. We're just going to need a capo on the 2nd fret, your guitar in standard tuning. I like to play this song on my Stratocaster, or maybe an acoustic guitar sounds really good too. Whatever you like, whatever the sound. I'm hooking up a pedal, a reverb pedal, because I just like the way it sounds. I have it on low settings, and then I like to play the song. So it's super simple. It's 3 chords over and over again: D major 7, G major 7, and E minor. Mostly it's just 2 chords, and then in the chorus you switch, you bring in the 3rd chord, which is the E minor. And the beat of the strumming pattern is just down strums all the way, and it's on every 8th strum you're going to switch to the next chord. So, and the chorus, it varies. It's maybe like 4 strums when you bring in the E minor, but then everything else is 8 strums again. And so we'll go through it. So the intro is just basically 16, 8 times 2, yeah, 16. Where's my brain? I'm thinking 9 times 2, 18. Yeah, down strums. So like D major 7, 8 strums, G major 7, 8 strums. So the way that goes is I'm going to do D major 7, which for me, it helps me to put my middle finger. My index finger kind of like hurts a little bit when I try to like bar it, but if it's easier for you, go for it. I like to put my middle finger over the 3 chords, leave the D string open, and then prop my thumb around the first 2 strings, E, A, so those are muted, and then the bottom 3 are played. And then it's open, muted. And then G major 7, the way I like to play it is 3 fingers down. Again, D major 7 is on the 2nd fret from the capo. And then, so the G major 7 is 2 fingers on the 2nd fret, 1 finger on the 3rd fret from the capo. And you're going to have it on the E string, 1 finger on the E string, 1 finger on the A string, and then another finger on the top E string. And that's how you play it, and everything else is open. And then E minor is just 2 fingers on the 2nd fret, doesn't matter which 2, everything else open. So that's how that goes, that's how you play the song. Now let's get into it. So D major 7 starts, that's how the intro starts, the whole song starts, so just put your finger down, let's get to it. So again, 8 strums, and then another 8 strums, and the G major 7 comes, so. So that's the intro, that's how it starts, and then you're going to switch to D major 7 after those strums, and play maybe like 3 or 4 strums, and then she starts singing, "I licked the grief right off your lips." So she goes like, "I licked the grief right off your lips." So after lips, she switches to G major 7, and then plays that 8 strums. So that's how that goes for all the verses, is just switching from D major 7 to G major 7 and that kind of 8 strum variation. And you can do a little bit longer if that's how you like it, but that's basically how the song goes. Let me increase the volume so you guys can hear a little bit more. Ooh, it's loud. Good. So yeah, after that it's "You do your eyes." So after she does the G major 7, lips, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do your eyes like Robert Smith. 6, 7, 8. So then you're gonna maybe like strum the D major 7 after you do the G major 7 8 times. Strum the D major 7 like maybe twice or 3 times before you start singing the next sentence in the verse. That's how the song goes. You can see in the chords where it's put. So you'll be able to follow along. So I'll just start playing again. So third sentence. Sometimes it seems like you won't survive this. At the middle of survive, you're switching to G major 7. And honestly, it's terrifying. And then after you play those 8 strums, after when you play G major 7 of terrifying, you're gonna switch like right into the pre-chorus is what they call it, but it's the let's go to the corner store and buy some fruit. I would do anything to get you out your room. So that part before they go, it's so cruel. So that's how that part goes. So after it's terrifying. And into G major 7. Let's go to the corner store and buy some fruit. I would do anything to get you out your room. Just take your medicine and eat some food. I would do anything to get you out your room. So after that pre-chorus, you just jump right into the chorus again. And she goes, D major 7. It's so cruel. So at It's So Cruel, you're not gonna do like the 8 strumming pattern chords anymore. You're gonna do D major 7, maybe 4. So you're gonna be like, it's so. And so at E minor, after D major 7 at So, you're gonna do the E minor So maybe 4 times again, and then cruel. So you're gonna keep it at G major 7 after cruel. You're gonna keep it like that, cruel, and maybe do 8 strums at G major 7. So only the D major 7 and E minor in the chorus are gonna have fewer strums than the G major 7, but again, it's always down. And so like cruel, let your mind. So that minor switch to D major 7. Mine can do for no reason. And yeah, once again, at the What Your Mind Can Do For No Reason, the G major 7 is 4 strums, E minor, 4 strums, and can, and then G major 7, Do For No Reason, until the next verse, G major 7, so then that G major 7 is going to be strummed for longer until you hit the next verse. So, do for no reason, then you jump into it. I take the jump off the fire escape to make the, so yeah, you get to D major 7, and you strum that 8 times, and then again 8 times G major 7. So that's how verse 2 goes, exactly like verse 1. It's just different words. And then you jump into the pre-chorus again, the same way as you did above. So I'll just go through it really quickly. You'll be able to see what chords I'm doing when, if you follow it with the tabs that I'll put. But let's get to it, and I'll just start singing it so you can see how it goes. The 8 strums with the verse 2. I take the jump off the fire escape to make the black dog go away. At least I know that you into the pre-chorus. Let's go to the corner store and buy some fruit. I would do anything to get you out your room. Just take your medicine and eat some food. I would do anything to get you out your room. And then we get into the chorus again. It's so cool what your mind can do for no reason. It's so cool what your mind can do for no reason. That's the outro. And so the outro is just you strumming D major 7, G major 7, maybe once or twice, both of them. A same exact strumming pattern, just down 8 times. And then it kind of fades out. So you can play as many times as you want. You'll see how it's structured. But it's D major 7, then G major 7. Those are the only 2 chords in the outro. And they come one right after the other. And then you can just play as many times as you want, fade it out. But it only goes maybe like once or twice after the song, after the chorus ends in that part. And that's how you play the song. Thank you for joining my channel once again. I hope you like it, and I hope it's easy to get along, to figure out. So, yeah, have a good day. Bye.